Hi guys, my name is Noni Matigela. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Another thing that we need to look at is that finally Ndanzi's case has been closed, has been finalized. What I'm not quite sure of though is that is it finalized, or there is a U-turn that is going to happen. I think I foresee them asking to reopen the case because of the Capitec issue. But let's park that there for now. Now, let's talk about something that happened according to Ndanzi's name today. There was a complaint from Ndanzi. He's been requesting to go to the bank without success, and he's been requesting he's been requesting to meet with the head of prison, which is Mr. Khoza. If you remember, Mr. Khoza once came when they were talking about Ncube regarding the same issue Accused 1, 4, and 5 are complaining about now. While Ncube was at CIMEX, there were complaints, the same complaints they are having now. All right. So now the same Mr. Khoza is the head of Kgosi Mampuru. Now the head of Kgosi Mampuru is being asked, Uguti Ndanzi sees a bank official from Capitec, or he is booked out and taken to Capitec. And it seems like they are playing a runaround when it comes to taking Ndanzi to Capitec. I don't know why though. Something is official when it comes to that. If why they are doing it, I don't know. But it was weird about them and doing that. I don't know if you guys noticed. So now Ujudge Rata decided, you know what, let's call Mr. Khoza so that he can come and explain, see us what's going on here. Because Ndanzi's lawyer explained that Ndanzi has because the M7 he ended up being fired because of absconding, of course. They know where he is, but because he's not there, so he has a provident fund that needs to be paid. But now his accounts were frozen. So he wants to go and unfreeze the account so that monies can be deposited in his account. Now, the challenge is that Abafuni, they don't want him to go to the bank. Now, we can speculate a lot of things regarding that because it's quite telling they have an issue with Ndanzi going to the... It doesn't even make sense. Why is Ndanzi account frozen? It's not like he was arrested when it comes to something that has to do with finances. Why is his account frozen? Someone who's arrested for a murder case, why is his account frozen? That does not make any sense, guys. Frozen an account for a murder charge. These people. Now, I don't know if you guys noticed when Ramsipile was busy talking about this, and then Ujudge Rata started directing questions to Baloyi. Baloyi was asked about Mr. Khoza. He's like, yeah, we spoke last week. I'm like, what do you mean you spoke last week about what? Now you're making us curious, number one. Nonetheless, it's neither near here, there, nor there. But now what shocked me was him saying, yes, I know him, and yes, I will speak to him, I will call him. And then there was when it looked like they have to take Ndanzi too, they have to book Ndanzi out. In fact, one of these, that is why now I always have a problem with Ujudge Rata, because this is something that has to do with his courtroom. Once again, when it comes to Ndanzi, his response is supposed to be, Mr. Khoza, okay, I'm hoping that's how he's going to deal with it. Mr. Khoza, can we take Mr. Ndanzi to court, to Capitec Bank right now, right here? They go to Capitec. When they get there, Ndanzi is going to be assisted first. Ndanzi is not going to be in a queue there because Uzobe Amba, the correctional services. When he gets there, they are going straight to inquiries, and then they are assisted. They are provided someone who's going to assist them. They assist Uhamba, it's him, it's Ramsipile, it's the police officials or whoever. They all go. And when they get there, they do what needs to be done. When they are done, they are coming back inside the courtroom. Why is Judge Rata making an issue so huge when it is not? Why is it a big deal? It's not. So I don't know how is Mr. Khoza going to answer for himself when it comes to Indaba Ndanzi, because Ndanzi Uti, he's been asking, it's quite a long time, he's been asking to meet with him, he's not allowed to go. because he's unsentenced, and the sentenced people do get a privilege of having bank officials coming to see them. So even Mukhola admitted to that when it comes to when admitted that to Ntanzi's lawyer, which is Mr. Ramsipin. But now I don't understand what is the drama about. Then again, ask people that know what's inside the statement that are assuming that they are running. In fact, the way they are behaving, the way also Baloy was like, they make us believe that Ntanzi is right when he's saying there's something fishy about his bank statement. So the moment Ntanzi goes inside Capitec Bank and everything is opened up and everything is unfrozen, everything is proper, and the next thing that is going to happen, do you know what it is? Ntanzi is going to get a statement from 2014. Once he gets that statement from 2014 on Ntanzi, that statement from 2014 on that week of October. In fact, he needs to start from October, the month of October to November, to the first week of November. If I was him, I was going to say from October 2014 to end of November 2014. Once at Afmanelo ESO statement, those 2 months of October 2014 to then Ntanzi can come back and say, guys, that's a statement, some is a problem. Ramsipile now will have to do at you do understand that Ramsipile will have to say, let's put the statements like this. This is the bank statement that I received from the bank. This is Capitec statement that I received from the bank. And then Ramsipile is going to look at this and look at that. And then they compare everything. They do comparison. And now we will find out whatever that we need to find out. We will find out where was Ntanzi on the 26th of October 2014, where was he swiping his card? Let's say he did swipe in Rustenburg, in Johannesburg, somewhere on the road that goes to KwaNongoma. Swipe until he arrived to KwaNongoma. If that happens, that means Ntanzi was never anywhere near Vosloorus. The moment they read that up in the on record, Chayile Ntanzi would be like, out of that case, there would be nix. Then Ntanzi's confession would be taken out, all of them, because the moment that statement proves that Ntanzi, that is what these people are running away with. That is what they are running away with, because the moment that statement tells the truth, nothing but the truth, well, especially for Rubongani Ntanzi. Especially for Rubongani Ntanzi. The moment his so-called confession drops, everything is out the window, guys. Alice, everything is going to be out the window, and there's absolutely nothing these people can do about it. Do you understand? So that was the complaint of Ntanzi, and I'm hoping it's going to assist. I think the reason Ramsipile closed that Ntanzi's case for now is because he does not want to be speculating and be saying a lot of things. He just wants to deal with this Capitec smartly. And once he is done dealing with it, then he is going to request that they open his case, Ntanzi's case again. Once it's opened again, Chayile Gesana for everyone, there's nothing that they can do. What are your thoughts when it comes to this? Because the other thing that confused me was that Uramza Wayete, there are police officials, another one is on holiday or whatever. Whatever that means, I don't know. But yeah, it is what it is anyway. What are your thoughts? Let's talk in the comment section. I want to hear your views. Do tell me, do you think Ramsipile has permanently closed case Ntanzi? Do you think Ramsipile is, for now, meaning that, let's pause it here. I might come back again if I get what I'm looking for. What are your thoughts? Thank you so much. I will see you on our next video. Please do enjoy your day. Bye-bye.